Alrighty guys and gals and everyone else who is thirsty for behind the scenes Harley-Davidson knowledge, welcome back to the channel. For those that don't know me, my name is Dawn, aka Irish Bob's sister, and I work here at FX Caprara Harley-Davidson. And it was 1 week ago today that Harley-Davidson did their big model year 2021 reveal. Plus, we got another shipment of 2021 motorcycles here at the shop. So let's go take a look at those. We'll talk about some of the differences that are happening this year, including but not limited to the cable clutch back on the touring motorcycles and why they did it, paint, and pricing. But first, coffee. If you follow me on Instagram, you can see that I have already published some of those pictures of the motorcycles that we've been getting here at the dealership. And it is clear to see that I am passionate about them as well as the brand, so it should come as no surprise that yes, I did tear up a little bit watching the video that Harley put out. Remember, I am suffering from PMS, so give me a break, okay? And if you haven't seen that big 40-minute reveal video, I'd highly suggest it, especially if you want to learn a little bit more about Harley-Davidson and how they work. Yes, everybody at the motor company, including our new CEO, rides. So if you haven't seen the full 40-minute video, it is published, but it's unlisted. So you do need the link to go to that, and I've got that down below for you. Although watching the video did bring up some questions, and I'll try and address those. First, let's talk about the two bikes that weren't in the video last week, and that was the Sport Glide, which if you've been following me here on YouTube, you've seen that video that I put out last week, along with the live wire. Now, some have been speculating that because they've taken off some of the future electric bikes from Harley's website, future vehicles page, that they're going to be getting out of electric bikes altogether. That is not the case. The live wire is very much alive, and the motor company has told us that they will be doing its own reveal this summer, so that is something to look forward to. So in their video, it starts off with Jason Momoa introducing Jochen Zeitz. Jason, for those that don't know, is the guy who is riding the Pan America around in its teaser video. So we are going to be seeing a lot more of him in the near future. And then Jochen, who is the CEO and president of Harley-Davidson Motor Company, on February 2nd, he'll be announcing the Q4 2020 earnings, along with an explanation of how the motor company is transitioning from the rear wire into the hard wire. The first family of bikes that Harley introduced was the CVOs. For those not familiar with this family, CVO stands for Custom Vehicle Operations, and it is like Lincoln is to Ford and Cadillac is to Chevy. It is the premium luxury stylings that you can possibly get. They've got all the bells and whistles, including Rockford Fosgate speaker sound system. Clearly not an entry-level bike. These bikes are made in limited numbers and have VIN-specific stylings, meaning that you can't just order it for your bike. It has to be proven that it belongs on a CVO. Yes, they do come with a hefty price tag. After all, if you're going to make an impression, you might as well do it in style. Next, Harley went over the Road King, Street Glide, and Road Glide Specials. Previously, the Specials touring bike came only with a blacked out finish. However, this year you can get blacked out or chrome. The choice is yours. There are also some new great custom colors, including Snake Venom, which shifts color from green to purple depending on how the light hits it. The Moco has also done away with the heel shifter, which I've heard some people crying about. Personally, everyone, about 99% of the people that I've encountered over the years have always taken off that heel shifter. So it seemed like a no-brainer for Harley to do it too. And then, last but not least, all the touring bikes, not just the Specials, but all the touring bikes have gone back to the cable clutch. Why? Yeah, there's that. And also because with the hydraulic clutch, you couldn't adjust it where you wanted to, and a lot of people were finding that it was engaging with the motor right as you were right at the end of where the lever sits. So that was uncomfortable for a lot of people, and again, like I said, you couldn't adjust it. So that's one of the primary reasons they went back to the cable clutch, because shocker, yes, women ride touring motorcycles too, and we like to be able to adjust that clutch and find out, put it right where we need it to, let go, and engage with the motor. It makes it a little bit easier, safer to ride the motorcycle. So thank you, Harley-Davidson. Paint was the next topic of the Harley-Davidson launch video, and it is speaking to how getting the right color really sets off the bike. In addition to that snake venom, I always want to say snake bite, no, it's snake venom. There's also deadwood green, dark opulence, and of course the CVO custom paint. During the launch, the Street Bob 114 was introduced. Now, a lot of people have been speculating that the Street Bob was going to be gone off of Harley's list of motorcycles that they're going to be producing. I knew it wasn't, because it is such a good selling bike. However, that being said, yes, it is a 114 this year, and that means that the 107, the Street Bob, regular Street Bob 107 is gone. Taking its place is the Softail Standard. Now, both bikes are great for experienced riders as well as those just getting into the sport. So, highly encourage you to check those out at your local Harley-Davidson dealership. Next, during the virtual event, they're talking about motor clothes. This is where I got my start working at Harley-Davidson dealerships as a cashier and motor clothes associate. And this time of year, we're actually choosing the fall and winter fashions that you're going to be seeing at the end of 2021, along with the holiday decor, boots, accessories, and a lot more. And I mean, it's only appropriate because it all starts with the clothes. Next up in Harley's video, it's back to talking about the bikes. Bill and Karen Davidson, who are the great-grandchildren of William A. Davidson, introduced to us the Fat Boy 114, and who better to do it, really. It was their dad, Willie G. Davidson, who initially thought up the concept of the Fat Boy in 1990. Yep. 30 years later, it still shows a lot of its same stylings, including the solid wheel rims, substantial front forks, massive front headlight, and iconic tank badge. Also, for 2021, the Fat Boy is a little bit brighter, and that is because they've gone back to the traditional chrome finish instead of the satin chrome finish. So, thank you again, Harley-Davidson. As the launch video begins to close, we're back with Jochen, who is telling us about his trip to Kenya with the Pan America motorcycle that is Harley's adventure touring motorcycle that is set to reveal on February 22nd. And he alludes to the fact that Jason Momoa is going to be also playing a big part of that role. So if you haven't already, be sure to tune in for that. I have that link below. Again, that is February 22nd with the Pan America. And to close the video, Harley chose a segment that speaks to the passion, the joys that riding a motorcycle gives us. And there's a tease in that, I think. Check it out for yourself. At 4022, they are panning across what looks to be a gas tank. And on that gas tank, you can clearly see the word Revival with a little TM next to it. Not sure if that's going to be the 1250 Custom that is on their future vehicles page, or if it's going to be a completely new bike, maybe even an electric bike. I don't know. Motor Company is kind of sort of tight-lipped on that. I literally just emailed our district manager to see if he had any news about that, and I will let you know in next week's video, which will be dropping on Tuesday, so be sure to stay tuned for that. And that brings us to the end of this video. Please drop me a comment down below. Let me know what you liked about the Harley-Davidson launch video, what you think I missed, if I missed anything, what your thoughts are on the clutch cable and the heel toe shifter. Would love to hear about them. Plus, it helps the algorithm. So again, please give me a comment below and let me know. Last but not least, if you like this video, please be sure to give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, then be sure to hit that subscribe button, and if you want to be notified when I upload a new video, you know the drill, hit that bell. Until the next time, guys, please be safe, be kind to one another, ride when you can, and have fun. Ooh, also happening next week is going to be the Public Goods membership giveaway. So again, drop me a comment, subscribe to the channel. You might be picked to win the Public Goods membership giveaway. Thanks everybody. See you next Tuesday.